Ladies and gentlemen, every great achievement in history started as a dream in someone's heart. But what separates those who achieve from those who don't is focus. Not just any focus, but unwavering focus on the dream, despite distractions, doubts, and naysayers. We live in a world full of noise. People around us often try to pull us into their doubts, fears, or opinions. They may say, "It's impossible," or "You should settle for less." But here's the truth. If you let the voices around you dictate your path, you will never reach the heights you were meant to climb. Focusing on your dream means tuning out the distractions, blocking out negativity, and believing in yourself even when the world doesn't. Your dream deserves your energy, your time, and your passion, not the opinions of those who don't see your vision. Remember, every successful person was once told they couldn't do it. They ignored the noise, trusted their vision, and kept moving forward. So, let your dream be louder than the voices around you. Focus on it with all your heart, and watch how your life transforms. Because when you focus on your dream, you don't just change your life, you inspire others to chase theirs. Thank you. Dreams are the starting point of all achievements. Every great accomplishment, every breakthrough, and every success story began with a dream. Dreams are not just fleeting thoughts or wishful ideas. They are the seeds from which our future is born. Without dreams, there is no vision. Without vision, there is no direction. Without direction, there is no progress. Dreams are the foundation, the first spark of fire that sets everything in motion. When we think about the most influential people in history, whether inventors, artists, leaders, or entrepreneurs, we find a common thread. Each one had a dream that propelled them forward. Thomas Edison dreamed of creating a practical electric light bulb when most people were satisfied with gas lamps. Martin Luther King Jr. dreamed of equality and justice when segregation was the norm. Steve Jobs dreamed of making technology simple and accessible when computers were bulky and complex machines. These dreams were more than mere thoughts. They were powerful visions that shaped the course of their lives and, ultimately, changed the world. Dreams give us purpose. They give us something to strive for when the days get tough, when obstacles seem insurmountable, or when failure threatens to derail us. A dream is like a compass, guiding us through the uncertainties and challenges that life inevitably throws our way. Without that guiding star, it is easy to lose motivation or to settle for mediocrity. But with a dream firmly planted in your heart, you find the courage to keep going, even when the road ahead is difficult. It's important to understand that dreams do not have to be grand or monumental to matter. The size or scale of your dream is irrelevant. What matters is that the dream is authentic and meaningful to you. It might be the dream to become a teacher, a musician, an athlete, or a small business owner. No dream is too small or insignificant. What matters is that it ignites passion within you and gives you a reason to get out of bed every morning. Dreams also fuel creativity and innovation. When you dream, you begin to imagine possibilities beyond the current reality. You start to ask, what if? And why not? This mindset pushes you to think outside the box and explore new solutions. Many inventions, discoveries, and artistic masterpieces started as simple dreams, ideas that challenged the status quo and inspired people to see the world differently. The act of dreaming encourages you to envision a future that does not yet exist, and that vision is the first step toward making it real. However, dreams alone are not enough. A dream is only the beginning, but it is the critical first step. Once you have a dream, the next step is to commit to it, nurture it, and protect it. This commitment means dedicating time, effort, and resources to bring the dream to life. It means learning new skills, taking risks, and sometimes facing failure. But every step you take toward your dream builds momentum. It transforms your dream from an abstract idea into a concrete reality. The process of pursuing your dream also teaches invaluable lessons about resilience, patience, and perseverance. As you work toward your goal, you will encounter setbacks and obstacles. You might face criticism or doubt from others, and even from yourself. But these challenges are not signs to give up. They are part of the journey. Each difficulty you overcome strengthens your resolve and brings you closer to your dream. The very act of holding on to your dream amidst adversity is what shapes your character and defines your success. Oh, moreover, having a dream gives your life meaning beyond everyday routines. It gives you something bigger to work toward, something that connects your present actions to a future purpose. When you focus on your dream, mundane tasks become stepping stones rather than obstacles. Even when progress feels slow, your dream reminds you why you started and motivates you to keep moving forward. It is also worth noting that dreams can inspire others. When you are passionate about your dream and committed to pursuing it, you radiate energy that motivates people around you. Dreams are contagious. They create a ripple effect, encouraging others to believe in their own possibilities and to chase their own dreams. This impact can be far-reaching, extending beyond your personal success to touch families, communities, and even generations. In essence, dreams are the invisible blueprint of your future achievements. They exist in the mind before they manifest in the world. They shape your decisions, fuel your ambitions, and guide your actions. No achievement, no matter how big or small, can happen without a dream to inspire at first. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and that step is always taken toward a dream. Unwavering focus is the key to turning dreams into reality. Having a dream is just the beginning. The real challenge lies in the ability to focus relentlessly on that dream, despite all distractions and difficulties that life throws at you. Focus is what transforms a mere idea into a tangible achievement. Without focus, dreams remain wishful thoughts, floating somewhere in the air but never quite taking shape in reality. Unwavering focus means keeping your eyes and energy fixed on your goal, no matter what happens around you. It is about cultivating a mindset that prioritizes your dream above all else, refusing to let temporary setbacks or external distractions divert you. This kind of focus is not easy to maintain because we live in a world full of constant interruptions, social media, competing demands, negative opinions, and the lure of comfort and ease. To stay focused requires discipline and determination. When you focus intently on your dream, you begin to see everything through the lens of that dream. Your decisions, your daily habits, and your time management all start to align with what you want to achieve. This alignment is crucial because success rarely comes from random or scattered effort. It comes from consistent, deliberate actions taken every day that push you closer to your dream. Focus acts like a laser beam, concentrating your energy on what truly matters and cutting away the noise. An important aspect of unwavering focus is the ability to say a no to distractions and temptations that do not serve your goal. This might mean sacrificing short-term pleasures or comforts for long-term gain. For example, you might need to decline social invitations, avoid procrastination, or resist negative influences that drain your motivation. This selective attention allows you to conserve your energy for what's important rather than dissipating it on things that don't contribute to your progress. Moreover, unwavering focus builds resilience. When you are truly committed to your dream, obstacles and failures become temporary roadblocks rather than reasons to quit. The focused mind learns to adapt and find new pathways when one door closes. It refuses to be discouraged by setbacks and instead views them as opportunities for growth and learning. This mental toughness is a direct result of deep focus and belief in the importance of the dream. Focus also sharpens your ability to plan and prioritize. And thus, with your dream as the clear destination, you become better at identifying which tasks and activities will help you move forward and which ones are distractions. This clarity makes your work more efficient and effective. It helps you avoid busy work that feels productive but ultimately leads nowhere. By prioritizing with focus, you ensure that every step you take has purpose and direction. Interestingly, unwavering focus doesn't mean working yourself to exhaustion or ignoring other important parts of life. Instead, it means creating a balanced approach where your dream is the central pillar that guides your time and effort. It requires self-awareness and smart boundaries to protect your focus without burning out. For many successful people, this balance is maintained by setting clear goals, scheduling focused work periods, and taking intentional breaks to recharge. Another critical element is maintaining focus in the face of criticism or doubt from others. When you are dedicated to your dream, there will always be voices around you saying, "That won't work," or "You're dreaming too big." These voices are distractions that can shake your confidence if you let them. Unwavering focus helps you stay grounded in your vision, allowing you to filter out negativity and keep pushing forward regardless of what others say. The power of focus is evident in the stories of those who have achieved remarkable things. They didn't get there by accident or by spreading themselves thin. They got there by committing fully to their dreams and focusing every ounce of their effort on making it happen. Their focus became their fuel, their roadmap, and their anchor in turbulent times. In practical terms, building unwavering focus often involves developing habits and routines that support your dream. This could include setting daily goals, practicing mindfulness, or meditation to train your attention, minimizing distractions in your workspace, and regularly reviewing your progress. These practices help strengthen your ability to stay on track and prevent your mind from wandering. Ultimately, unwavering focus is about mindset. It's a choice you make every day to prioritize your dream above fleeting distractions. It's the difference between someone who talks about their dreams and someone who lives them. By training your mind to stay fixed on your goal, you create the conditions necessary for your dream to evolve from an idea into reality. People around you may create distractions or doubts when you embark on the journey to pursue a dream. One of the greatest challenges often comes not from external obstacles or lack of resources, but from the people around you. Family, friends, colleagues, and acquaintances, while usually well-meaning, can sometimes become unintended sources of distraction or doubt. Their opinions, attitudes, and behaviors may influence you in ways that pull you away from your focus and shake your confidence. It is natural for people to share their thoughts and concerns, especially when they care about you. However, not all opinions are helpful. Sometimes those closest to you may express skepticism or worry about your ambitions because they fear failure for you, or they may simply have a different vision for what your life should look like. It allows you to take control of your mental space and protect your dream's integrity. By consciously choosing to focus on your goals and limiting the influence of distracting doubts, you create a clearer path toward turning your dream into reality. Negative opinions should not dictate your path. One of the biggest obstacles that stand between you and your dreams is the weight of negative opinions from others. These opinions, whether spoken aloud or expressed subtly through doubt and skepticism, can have a powerful influence on your mindset. If you let these negative voices dictate your decisions, your progress, and ultimately your path, you risk losing sight of your dream and settling for something far less than what you are capable of achieving. Negative opinions often come from a place of fear, misunderstanding, or limited perspective. People who doubt your abilities or your goals might be projecting their own insecurities or experiences onto you. They may have faced failures in their own lives, and, out of a desire to protect you, try to steer you away from risks. Others may simply fail to see the potential in your vision because it challenges their own beliefs or worldview. Danger of allowing negative opinions to control your path lies in the fact that these opinions can chip away at your confidence and enthusiasm. When you repeatedly hear "you can't do this," or "this is unrealistic," it's easy to internalize these messages and start questioning yourself. Self-doubt begins to creep in, and the excitement and clarity you once had about your dream may begin to fade. This can lead to hesitation, procrastination, and even abandonment of your goals. However, it's crucial to understand that your path is yours alone to choose. Alone to choose. Negative opinions are just that, opinions. They are not facts, and they do not define your potential or your future. If you start to treat these opinions as truth, you hand over control of your life to others instead of owning it yourself. Your dream deserves more respect than that. Enveloping the ability to separate negative opinions from your own inner truth is a vital skill. This means learning to listen to criticism objectively, filtering out what is unhelpful, and focusing on constructive feedback that can actually help you grow. Not all negative opinions should be ignored. Some may highlight real challenges or areas where you can improve. But the key is to use this input as information, not as a directive that limits your ambitions. Another important aspect is building emotional resilience. When you are emotionally strong, you can face criticism and negativity without letting it shake your resolve. You develop a thicker skin that protects your confidence and motivation. This resilience often comes from knowing yourself deeply, your strengths, your reasons for pursuing your dream, and your vision for the future. When you hold on to this self-knowledge, negative opinions lose their power to deter you. It can also be helpful to remind yourself of the many successful people who faced harsh criticism and doubt, yet refused to be stopped by it. From artists and scientists to entrepreneurs and leaders, history is full of individuals who ignored the naysayers and stayed true to their path. Their stories show us that negative opinions are often a sign that you are pushing boundaries and stepping outside comfort zones, which is exactly where growth happens. Sometimes, negative opinions serve as a test of your commitment. If you find yourself wavering each time someone doubts you, it may be time to strengthen your mindset and reconnect with your why. Why did you start this journey? What is it about your dream that excites and motivates you? Turning to these questions can help you reaffirm your dedication and push past the discouragement caused by others. It's also worth considering the source of the negative opinions. Are these people truly qualified to judge your abilities or dreams? Do they understand your vision, or are they basing their opinions on their own limited experiences? Recognizing that not everyone's opinion holds equal value can free you from unnecessary doubt. You get to decide whose voices you listen to and whose you choose to ignore. Creating a supportive environment is key to protecting yourself from the influence of negativity. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, believe in your potential, and encourage your growth. Positive reinforcement acts as a counterbalance to negative opinions and helps maintain your focus and optimism. Ultimately, negative opinions should be treated like background noise, acknowledged but not allowed to dominate your thinking or dictate your path. Your dream is a personal and unique journey that requires courage, persistence, and belief in yourself. By refusing to let negativity control you, you reclaim the power to forge your own destiny and turn your dreams into reality. Tuning out negativity protects your energy and passion in the pursuit of any meaningful dream. One of the greatest challenges you will face is the constant presence of negativity. Whether it comes from the outside world or even from within yourself, negativity in all its forms has a draining effect. It saps your energy, dims your enthusiasm, and can gradually erode the passion that fuels your journey. To maintain the vitality and momentum necessary to achieve your dream, it is essential to learn how to tune out negativity and protect your inner drive. Negativity can appear in many ways. It might be harsh criticism, discouraging remarks, or unsolicited advice from people who don't believe in your vision. It can also show up as self-doubt, fear, or anxiety that creeps into your mind when things don't go as planned. While some degree of caution and realism is necessary, allowing persistent negativity to take root is dangerous because it distracts you from your purpose and drains your motivation. Our energy is a finite resource. When you spend your mental and emotional energy on negative influences, you are effectively diverting power that could be used to move forward. This is why tuning out negativity is not just about ignoring others. It's about protecting your internal environment. You must create a mental space where your passion can thrive, free from the clutter of doubt and criticism that weighs you down. One reason tuning out negativity is so vital is that passion itself is fragile. Passion is what makes the long hours, hard work, and sacrifices bearable. It's the spark that keeps you excited about your dream, even when the results are not immediate. However, passion can easily flicker and fade if constantly exposed to negativity. Negative comments or pessimistic outlooks can make you question your worth, your ability, or even the validity of your dream itself. This is why protecting your passion requires actively filtering out harmful inputs. This doesn't mean you ignore all feedback or avoid facing challenges. Constructive criticism is valuable and can help you grow stronger. The key is discerning between negativity that is destructive and feedback that is helpful. Learning to recognize which voices to tune out and which to listen to is a skill that can save your energy and keep your passion alive. Another important aspect of tuning out negativity involves controlling your environment. Surrounding yourself with supportive and positive people who uplift you can act as a buffer against the harshness of doubt and discouragement. You are in a circle that believes in you and your dream. It reinforces your own belief and creates an atmosphere where your passion can flourish. Likewise, limiting your exposure to negative media, toxic conversations, or environments that breed pessimism can help maintain your mental clarity and emotional health. Self-talk plays a crucial role here as well. Often the most damaging negativity comes from within. The voice inside your head that tells you you're not good enough or this is too hard. Cultivating a habit of positive, empowering self-talk is an effective way to counteract these internal doubts. When you replace negative thoughts with affirmations and reminders of your progress and potential, you protect your passion from being extinguished by self-criticism. Tuning out negativity is also about managing your focus. The more you concentrate on your dream, your goals, and your reasons for pursuing them, the less mental space there is for negative distractions. Mindfulness techniques, meditation, or simple daily reflections can help you stay grounded in your purpose. These practices train your mind to return to the present moment and the positive aspects of your journey, instead of dwelling on fears or criticisms. Energy management is another important consideration. When you are surrounded by negativity, you may feel mentally and emotionally exhausted. And this exhaustion reduces your ability to think creatively, solve problems, and stay motivated. By consciously tuning out negativity, you conserve your energy for the tasks and actions that move you forward. This efficiency and energy use increases your productivity and sustains your momentum. Finally, tuning out negativity preserves your passion by protecting your vision. Your dream is like a delicate plant that needs care, attention, and the right environment to grow. Negativity acts like weeds or harsh weather that can stunt its growth or kill it altogether. By shielding yourself from negativity, you allow your dream to take root deeply and flourish in its own time. The ability to tune out negativity is a form of self-respect and self-care. It acknowledges that your dream matters enough to protect it fiercely. It is a conscious choice to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being, because these are the foundations upon which your success is built. Without this protection, even the brightest dreams can fade into the background noise of doubt and discouragement. Success requires ignoring distractions, and staying committed. Success is rarely a straight path. It is often filled with unexpected challenges, detours, and a constant barrage of distractions. These distractions come in many forms: external interruptions, competing priorities, doubts from others, and even internal fears. To reach the destination of your dreams, you must develop the ability to ignore these distractions and remain deeply committed to your goal. Without this commitment, success becomes elusive, slipping further away every time you lose focus or waver. The first step in understanding the importance of ignoring distractions is recognizing how easily they can derail progress. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. Notifications from phones, social media updates, opinions from others, and countless competing demands for your time all create noise that pulls your attention in multiple directions. This constant interruption makes it difficult to concentrate fully on what really matters: your dream. When you give in to distractions, you fragment your focus. Instead of building momentum, you lose valuable energy switching from one task to another or reacting to every external stimulus. This scattered attention dilutes your effort and extends the time it takes to achieve your goal. Conversely, ignoring distractions allows you to harness your energy and direct it fully toward productive activities that bring you closer to success. Commitment plays a central role here. Commitment is more than just setting a goal. It is a deep, unwavering promise to yourself to keep pushing forward no matter what. This kind of commitment creates a strong foundation that supports your ability to ignore distractions. When you are truly committed, distractions lose their power to tempt or derail you because your mind is fixed on the prize. Commitment acts like a compass, continually guiding you back to your purpose whenever you stray. Ignoring distractions also means learning to say a no to things that don't align with your priorities. This can be incredibly difficult because many distractions come disguised as opportunities or social obligations. Saying no requires courage and clarity about what your dream requires from you. It means protecting your time and energy fiercely, understanding that every moment spent on something unrelated to your goal is a moment lost. Another important aspect is cultivating discipline. Discipline is the muscle that strengthens your ability to resist distractions. It develops through consistent practice, such as creating routines, setting clear boundaries, and maintaining a schedule that prioritizes your dream. Discipline helps you push through moments of fatigue, boredom, or doubt, times when distractions might otherwise seem more appealing. Staying committed also involves managing your mindset. Success requires a belief that your dream is worth the effort and that obstacles are temporary. Without this mindset, distractions become more convincing and giving up becomes easier. When you maintain a positive, determined outlook, distractions become mere background noise that you can tune out, keeping your eyes on the goal ahead. It's also essential to recognize that distractions often come with emotional triggers, stress, fear, boredom, or insecurity, that can make it tempting to divert your attention. By developing emotional awareness, you can identify these triggers and address them in healthier ways, rather than falling prey to distractions. This self-awareness strengthens your ability to stay committed, even during difficult times. An additional factor is the importance of clear, actionable goals. When your goals are specific and broken down into manageable steps, it becomes easier to focus and avoid distractions. Clear goals provide a roadmap that guides your daily actions, making it harder for irrelevant distractions to capture your attention. This clarity fuels your commitment because it shows you exactly what to do next. Ignoring distractions doesn't mean you become robotic or unbalanced. It means choosing where to direct your attention wisely and ensuring your daily actions are aligned with your dream. This balance allows for moments of rest, reflection, and joy, without losing sight of your ultimate purpose. Finally, success demands patience. Achieving a dream is often a long-term process, requiring sustained effort over months or even years. Along this journey, distractions will continually arise, testing your commitment and resolve. The ability to consistently ignore distractions and stay committed is what separates those who eventually succeed from those who give up prematurely. Through practice, self-awareness, and a clear sense of purpose, you can develop this vital skill. Ignoring distractions and staying committed is not always easy, but it is absolutely essential for turning your dream into reality. The focused effort that comes from this commitment builds momentum, confidence, and progress, each step bringing you closer to the success you envision. Your dreams are personal. Comparison only hinders growth. One of the most common traps people fall into when pursuing their dreams is the tendency to compare themselves to others. This habit might seem natural or even helpful at times, but in reality, comparison often becomes a significant obstacle that stifles your growth and clouds your focus. Your dreams are uniquely yours, shaped by your passions, experiences, values, and vision. And when you measure your progress or success against someone else's, you risk losing sight of what truly matters. Comparison is a thief of joy and motivation. When you constantly look at what others have achieved or how far along they seem to be, you can easily feel inadequate or behind. These feelings create a mental fog that obscures your own path and achievements. Instead of celebrating your progress, you focus on what you lack or what you haven't done yet. This can lead to discouragement, jealousy, and self-doubt, all of which drain the energy and enthusiasm needed to keep pursuing your dream. The challenge with comparison is that it is inherently unfair. Everyone's journey is different. People have different starting points, resources, support systems, and timelines. Some may face more obstacles, while others might have opportunities you don't. When you compare, you are often only seeing a snapshot of someone else's life, a highlight reel, rather than the full story. This incomplete picture can distort your perception and make your own progress seem insignificant by contrast. Recognizing that your dreams are deeply personal, shift the focus back to what matters. Your own growth and fulfillment. Your dream is not a competition. It's a personal mission. It reflects your unique desires, talents, and purpose. When you honor this individuality, you stop trying to fit into someone else's mold or pace, and instead craft your own path. This mindset empowers you to move forward with confidence and authenticity. Comparison also undermines your creativity and originality. When you are overly focused on what others are doing, you may unconsciously imitate or replicate their actions rather than innovating or following your intuition. This can stifle your true potential and limit the uniqueness of your dream. Your greatest strength lies in what only you can bring to the table: your perspective, ideas, and passion. Moreover, the pressure of comparison can cause you to rush or make decisions based on others' timelines rather than your readiness or true calling. This rush often leads to burnout, mistakes, or detours that could have been avoided if you had trusted your own pace and process. Each dream unfolds in its own time, and honoring that rhythm is part of healthy growth. To overcome the habit of comparison, it's helpful to cultivate self-awareness and gratitude. Reflect on your achievements, no matter how small, and recognize the progress you have made. Celebrate your milestones and the lessons learned along the way. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, allowing you to appreciate your journey without constant judgment. Surrounding yourself with supportive people who value you for who you are also reduces the urge to compare. When you have a community that encourages your uniqueness, it becomes easier to embrace your own path without feeling pressure to compete or measure up. This environment nurtures confidence and helps you stay aligned with your personal vision. It's also valuable to reframe how you view others' success. Instead of seeing it as a benchmark that diminishes you, consider it a source of inspiration and learning. Ask yourself what you can gain from their experiences without feeling threatened. This perspective transforms comparison from a negative force into a constructive one, fueling your own motivation rather than detracting from it. Finally, internalizing the truth that your worth and progress are not defined by others' achievements is fundamental. Your dream is an expression of your unique potential, and comparing it to others only distracts from the joy of creating something meaningful. When you stop comparing, you free yourself to focus fully on your growth, embrace your journey with all its ups and downs, and nurture the passion that drives you forward. Staying true to your dream creates fulfillment beyond external approval. One of the most powerful lessons you learn on the path to pursuing your dream is that true fulfillment comes from staying authentic to your vision, regardless of the approval or recognition you receive from others. In a world that constantly seeks validation through social approval, external rewards, or the opinions of others, it can be tempting to shift your focus away from what genuinely matters, your own passion and purpose, and instead chase acceptance. However, lasting fulfillment is rooted in being true to yourself and your dreams, not in seeking external approval. External approval is often fleeting and conditional. It depends on other people's perspectives, which can change quickly or be influenced by factors beyond your control. You might find moments of praise or recognition, but these external validations rarely provide the deep satisfaction that comes from knowing you have honored your own values and vision. When your motivation is tied solely to what others think, your happiness becomes unstable, dependent on the changing tides of public opinion or social acceptance. Staying true to your dream means committing to a personal journey that reflects your unique passions, talents, and purpose. talents, and purpose. It requires courage to follow a path that might not always be popular or easily understood by others. Sometimes your dream may challenge societal norms, family expectations, or conventional wisdom. Yes. Yet, it is in these moments of courage, when you choose your own truth over external pressures, that your sense of fulfillment deepens. When you are authentic in your pursuit, your efforts become meaningful in a profound way. The hard work, setbacks, and sacrifices feel purposeful because they are aligned with who you are at your core. This alignment between your actions and your values creates a powerful sense of inner peace and satisfaction. It transforms the pursuit of your dream from a mere goal into a source of personal growth and joy. Moreover, staying true to your dream fosters resilience. When challenges arise, and they inevitably will, your connection to your authentic vision provides a source of strength. External approval may waver or disappear during tough times, but your own belief in your dream sustains you. This internal validation acts as a reliable foundation, preventing you from losing heart or direction when faced with obstacles or criticism. Authenticity in your dream also cultivates integrity. By honoring your vision and values, you live and act in ways that reflect your true self. This integrity builds self-respect and confidence, qualities that inspire others and create meaningful connections. People are naturally drawn to those who are genuine because authenticity resonates on a deeper level than superficial approval. It's important to recognize that seeking external approval is a natural human tendency. We are social beings wired for connection and acceptance. However, the challenge lies in balancing this need with staying grounded in your personal truth. When external approval begins to dictate your choices, it can lead to compromises that dilute your dream or cause you to lose sight of what truly fulfills you. Developing this balance involves self-awareness and reflection. Regularly checking in with yourself to assess whether your actions and decisions align with your core values can keep you on track. Journaling, meditation, or conversations with trusted mentors can help clarify your true motivations and reinforce your commitment to authenticity. Additionally, it helps to redefine what success means for you personally. Instead of measuring success by how much recognition or approval you receive, consider how well you have stayed true to your dream and the sense of fulfillment that brings. This shift in perspective frees you from the pressure to conform or please others and allows you to pursue your path with confidence and joy. Staying true to your dream is not always easy. It requires courage to face criticism, rejection, or misunderstanding. But it is precisely through this courage that you discover your deepest satisfaction. The fulfillment that comes from living authentically is richer and more lasting than any external validation. Ultimately, when you focus on your dream and remain faithful to it, you create a life that reflects your true essence. This authenticity not only brings personal fulfillment, but also inspires others to pursue their own dreams. By embodying your vision, you contribute to a world where people honor their passions and live with purpose, creating a ripple effect far beyond yourself. In the end, the journey toward your dream is yours and yours alone. It is shaped not by the opinions, doubts, or distractions of those around you, but by your own courage, commitment, and authenticity. When you focus on your dream, nurturing it, protecting it, and staying true to it, you unlock a wellspring of passion and fulfillment that no external validation can ever replace. So stand firm in your vision, keep your eyes on your goal, and remember that the greatest success comes from living a life that is truly your own. Let your dream be your compass, and nothing else can steer you wrong.